Hello, everybody. Now, this is in case you don't know this video. If you're new to the channel, and you probably are, this is a channel where we basically cover the basic facts on the gaming industry and promotion of the Shades of Dominion. However, Wizard of the Coast keeps screwing us over. Every release and update just keeps getting worse, and quality keeps going down. They're not going to get any better and they don't deserve your money. Instead, throw some shade with me, the Shade Master, and we're going to dive into a whole new game where you can create a Shade Mage that will let you roleplay your Magic the Gathering deck on the tabletop. So, on that topic, we have some cringe in front of us, some ungodly, unholy cringe. Uh, the first post here reads, "Ain't no rule that says a dog or can't play Dungeons and Dragons. Here is a someone who obviously owns a cat with the cat sitting on the book. The cat does not want you to play Dungeons and Dragons with it. It simply wants you to feed it. The cat is doing to your book what it wants to do to your laptop constantly. Grow the fuck up." But right beneath it is the next installment of the most ungodly thing beneath it. And it says it's perfectly normal behavior, which means that it's not going to be normal, whatever they're about to fucking say, to create a character sheet for your pet. Our feline friend Buns really gets into character as a Leonin ranger from the mythic Odysseys of Theros, and they're pushing Odysseys of Theros from the D&D Beyond marketplace. And here it is, Mythic Odysseys of Theros. Now, for those of you who are saying, what does this have to do with Shades of Dominion? What does this have to do with magic? Well, Theros is a Magic the Gathering setting. That's essentially what it is. It is a Magic the Gathering setting, and it goes a little something like this over here from the gamer who is shilling this garbage because, of course, they will. Wizard shares a preview of what exactly is in the Theros D&D book. Its table of contents sure isn't nearly as exciting as a few tantalizing pages or colorful designs as we were showing earlier this month. I'm sure they were supposed to write, but there's still some interesting information to be gleaned even from this list of pages. And instantly they show you, backgrounds, uh, College of Eloquence, new Bard subclasses. This essentially, they did it again. The whole bullshit that they did with Ravnica, waving in front of the fans' faces, this tantalizing tease of, hey, we're bringing Magic the Gathering to your tabletop game and not letting you play the Planeswalker you made your deck for. That's literally what this is. You're going to roleplay in Theros as a normie. You're going to roleplay in Theros not as, some, God confronting, God commanding sorcerer or planeswalker. No, you are in the Theros plane as a fucking scribe, as a goddamn pleb, as a freaking loser who's not traveling the planes. No, no, no. You're not traveling the plane. You're not doing any of that. You're doing none of that nonsense. You are just a peon. You're just a little pleb, someone who's just, there for the lulz, apparently. And I don't think this gets any better. So it's lots of pages are devoted to every corner of Theros, so that players can create their own homebrew campaign in the setting. Around 40 or so pages are devoted to discussing monsters and enemies found in Theros. So basically, the magic cards that you've been collecting, no, that's not enough inspiration. No, that they have to do it for you. There's no direct one-to-one translation for you to play an actual what is literally a Magic the Gathering setting, and they're just hijacking it into a D&D setting. This is bullshit. This is not what you want. This is not what you expected. You deserve better. And that's why you deserve the Shades of Dominion. You are going to be able, with this game, to be able to play a Shade Mage, or if you want to be old school, it's a Planeswalker. You create a Planeswalker to be able to go around the realms and to be able to start, making shit happen, making spells, gathering artifacts, all that stuff. You'll get to do in this game. But every time I see this, it just reminds me of why I started this in the first place. And that everyone should join me on this journey because we're actually releasing next month. The end of next month, there's going to be an official release uh, on Amazon. You're going to be able to buy the book on hardcover or on PDF or on an ebook on your Kindle. You'll be able to buy that, and so very exciting things are coming in the future, guys. So stay on the lookout and avoid this garbage, this utter absolute garbage. That's it. This is the cringe. It began with pets and it ended with more with well cat feces, essentially. That's it, everyone. Go throw some shade. Bye bye.